Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this one in particular, which is the R351 Coco Class EM2 electric locomotive with magnesium. And it's a TRIANG-HORNBY box, which is from 1965 onwards, I assume. But I think it went blue from 1965. I'm not quite sure about that. I'd have to have a look back through the catalogues, but I think, no, 1965 was the last year of trying, wasn't it? So Hornby would have been 1966, and I think in that one it's definitely blue. So this might have been an in-betweeny model, in between 65 and 66. There's no paperwork inside the box, unfortunately. So it's a bit of a shame. But in the box is, of course, the loco. And this arrived on my doorstep this morning. I've been after one of these for quite some time. It's in a really nice condition, and the pantographs are working. Electrically, it actually works on all three settings, because you've got this switch here, you move that along, it works on all three. So the previous owner has done a little bit of jiggery pokery. If I ever do get catenary, I suppose I could put it back to its original condition, but for now, there she is, the EM2. This was a reasonably priced one, which was well under £100, which is unusual because they're nearly always 100 or over, aren't they? So I was quite pleased to get one really at a good price. I mean, I particularly like the lights on the front, which are painted white, and they sort of come out quite bright, almost as if they are sort of lit. I'm sorry we're in shadows a bit, but there's been no sun lately for me to do a bit of filming with daylight coming in properly. So we're in the evening here, and yeah, it's just got the normal light in the living room. I'm sure you've all seen one of these before. If not owning one, then in the pictures in the catalogue. But it's a really nice loco. The detailing on it is really good, I think. The bogies are detailed correctly for the locomotive. And see if we can get a close-up of the name, can we? Oh, there we are. Or are we? There. ELECTRA. So the EM2s were the Coco version, and the EM1s were a Bobo. Shame they didn't do the Bobo, or you know, shame that no one else has done one. Be a nice companion, wouldn't it? So anyway, he's on the Santa Express with a buffet coach and a break second. So they're all having their mince pies and brandy and whatever, and off we go. Let's pull out of the station. Magnesium is quite strong, which does have the effect of impeding its progress at times. but that's the same with all these Magnesian models, I think. It's quite smooth, straight out the box. I had a look at the motor, didn't seem to need any oil. It was, you know, you could tell it had been oiled recently. Good condition brushes and commutator. So, very pleased indeed. I put a little drop of oil on the dummy bogie axle ends because they were a bit squeaky, but that's all I did. So there you go. I was fully expecting it to be one of those ones that's been in the loft for years and not touched, and having to clean up the motor and everything, but no, it's been in recent use and it's been looked after. So that's excellent. Over here we've got the little, I think it's WIMS, is it? Public Private Railway? I can't remember now. The little austerity tank, and I got this out because I was reminded of it by the Acura Scale advert on YouTube. They're bringing out several models of this with all the variations of chimneys and steps and bunkers that you could possibly want. So that's going to be something that some people will look out for. I don't think I will, because it's probably going to be well over £100 for a small engine, and I mean, if it's got modern gadgetry inside it, there's not going to be much room for weight, so I'm not sure it's going to be my kettle of fish, really. But this one's quite nice. It's got the basic Hornby Type 7 motor, which is the little tiny one, but it's geared really well for slow speed. So it pulls quite well. You know, obviously this one isn't terrifically heavy. It's the old Dapol model, isn't it? So, or Airfix, I don't know, Airfix or Dapol, can't remember which. And the other engine we've got over here is the Canadian Pacific engine, and that's the one from the early 60s or late 50s, and they stopped making that quite early, and then they reintroduced it in 71, 72, I think, briefly for a year or two. So we'll get that one out. We'll have a look at that one. We'll just park up the austerity saddle tank there. And change the points. I did have a nasty moment with the EM2. One of the pantographs popped up, and of course they're not going to clear the footbridge over here, so I pushed the footbridge out of the way. Luckily there was no damage to the pantograph, but that's something to look out for. So let's get him going. He's a really good runner, this Canadian Pacific loco. Well, it's based on a Canadian Pacific loco, let's say that. And it's got the headlight in the front, which is good. Always like that. I've got two of these. The other one's the sort of 1954, 55, something like that model, with the bigger cow catcher and the Type 2 coupling. This one's got the Type 3 coupling, which was introduced in 56, and the cow catcher is a smaller affair altogether because of that. But nevertheless, it's a great loco, and just listen to it. Smooth. sorry I'm not focusing. That's entirely down to the light in here. It's not very powerful. This might come out a bit grainy, this video, but yeah, apologies for that. Let's take a line side view. Might be good fun. And the EM2, of course, was in the Highwayman set in the early 60s with 2 maroon coaches. Yeah, we're not doing a good job of focusing. Maybe that tree is the problem. That's a bit better. Great fun. And we've got Holly on yard duties. Great little model. You've got to have 1 or 2 of these. I've got the green one from later on, and I've got the blue Nelly. Be nice to get Connie, I suppose, the yellow one. They're normally a bit pricey though. So, hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a great day for me, receiving that in the post. And as I said, I was after one for some time. So we'll stop the Canadian Pacific just there, and we'll bring the EM2 to a stop. Just yeah, I'll buy the super box there. So yeah, ever so pleased with that one. Very nice. There we go. See you again. Bye for now.